Well, I have to say I'm kind of cheating here. This is going to be part 29A because I'm not at the point where I can do the final wrap-up one. This is also the second time I'm recording this particular episode because previously I did it without a shirt on and you could see my naked body. Not from the waist down, I grant you, just from the waist up. But I know all you girls would just go crazy over an old, overweight man. Yeah, well, I never used to be. Now, looking at the frames here, you can see there are pieces of blue tape on them. Those are my reminders. I need to grease this. This is this shim. Whatever. So, just a good reminder, and it takes off and it doesn't cause any damage. Now, I have sent the other hub, this, back to East Coast Jaguar in Delaware because it was worn and the bearing wouldn't stay still. But it took me a long time to find that, and you would have seen that in my previous episode. I'm hoping they will do the honourable thing and either send me one that is good or at least refund my money. We will wait and see, and you will know which way they jump. Now, here is a collection of stuff from S&G Barrett to rebuild a Jaguar IRS. Do not think when you are going to do it that it is a cheap and easy option. It is not, but it's worth it. Let me go through some of the items here. These two bearings just happen to be there from the original hub, a inner and an outer that I've managed to get off and which I'm hoping to reuse. So here we have the universal joint 1, 2, 3, 4, not cheap. Then we have the clamps for the dust covers, and we have the output shaft seals. Here we obviously have the differential seal and the pinion shaft seal. Next to that little beastie we have the handbrake, how would you call them? Springs, I guess, because they kind of keep the forks from going in and out. And these are the pins that hold the brake pads in. That in the box there is the input shaft pinion bearing, and these, as you will recognize, are the locking tabs for the hubs. This is the seal for the pinion shaft, that little baby there. These are the two bearings for the output shafts. These are the seals that go just inside the differential housing and seal. There you go. Seal. You get more than one. These, as I'm sure you'll recognize, are the handbrake retaining tabs that go on these little beasties when the handbrake is in. Obviously here we have the brake pads and we have the parking pads. I'm sorry, that's probably the other way around, but don't worry about it. Brake pads and handbrake pads. No, not an emergency brake, it's a handbrake. And here next to it you will see there are shims. These shims are for setting the hub carrier correctly. Once you've set the end float, you don't want to vary it in the hub carrier, so you use these shims. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know yet, we'll have to figure it out, and I can probably adjust accordingly. One of the hubs, that one there that's complete, does require the shim that I've got here. The other one, because the bearing kept fucking moving and I didn't realize it, I may not need one of these shims. But that's not a big deal because I've got the other one to rebuild and I can set it to accept these shims. There, wasn't that exciting? Now you can all rush off to the bathroom and do naughty things. What do you think? All right, now you may wonder why I've kept them that way. It's because I wanted you to see the product rather than the part number. It's just what I thought would be best. You know, and this one has its little shims in it, and this is the correct size for the GM come on, pinion that's going to go on there. So this is great. I'm looking forward to getting onto this. I really do want to finish the other one first. We'll just have to see. Probably not going to happen till next week, but in the meantime at least I can get one half of the side set up and get these shims in. Gosh, isn't this fun? All right, boys and girls, guys and dolls, all the others, that's it for now on this particular video. I know this is cheating by 29A, but I really do want 30 to be the final episode.